We're right here at the front of lot 444, and it's it's just about at the end of a cul-de-sac, which is great because it just makes it really private. You can see a little bit of mountain view through that way. That's Smith Peak, or I'm sorry, that's Penman Peak over there. So one of the things I like to come out right front with people with this lot is that right there. That's the HOA maintenance building. And, a lot of people have expressed, I don't know if I want to be right by that, but, it doesn't bother me at all. And actually, I think it's an immaculately kept facility. And, the great thing about being neighbors with that is, this is where the snow plowing happens. They show up in the morning, they fire up a snow plow and they come out of here. Right now, because there's no houses built on this cul-de-sac, it doesn't get cleared, but as soon as a house gets built here, it will quite literally be the first house that gets plowed out. And furthermore, our HOA maintenance group and our maintenance manager, Buzz, just awesome people. Very, very good people. So for me, there's something really cool about having, competent, trustworthy people that have eyes on your property. So, full disclosure, my lot is right down there. So I put my money where my mouth is, so to speak, in terms of where I pick to live. So anyway, but this cul-de-sac right here, there's like this nice little plateau along here for these several lots that are here where it's really nice, where just nice flat driveway. You can locate a house right at the edge of the drop-off so that you get a great view. So let's walk on to lot 444. And for this one, this is not a huge lot. This is, in fact, my favorite size lot, which is 0.99 acres. And the reason why that's my favorite size is that our minimum setback is 20 feet on a lot this size. And if this lot were a 0.01 acre larger and it were 1 acre, that setback would jump to 30 feet. So you actually get a lot more room on a lot this size than you would get on it if it was just a little bit bigger. So this is a perfect size for a lot. I also love this lot because, just look at that flat approach. So let's walk. This is about as gravy driveway construction land as you could ever imagine. And so we're approaching this, and so again, nice. And I love stand. And by the way, you can see my van down there at the turnoff to the cul-de-sac. I love these kind of stands right here. These open pine woodlands. This is what the Sierra Nevada is supposed to look like. This is a very healthy, low fire risk condition. So it's a great lot that way. One of the things I like about the trees on this lot, and by the way, for the curious, this is a very solid Jeffrey pine stand. So there's not a whole lot of other trees here, but some great looking Jeffreys. So great thing about this one too is that your driveway construction corridor, you basically have to take out 0 trees. You'd probably want to take out a few in the construction of the home, but that's not a big deal. So I'm probably about in the middle of the lot right now, but getting really into what is the ideal build site. So all along in here at the edge of this drop off is where you're going to want to build. So if I come over here a little bit, let's say somewhere right around the edge of this snowbank is probably going to be somewhere in here will be maybe the edge of where you're thinking about building. And if it's hard to see, but if I point, let me try to cover up the sun a little bit and point right around there, see if I can focus on that. That is Mills Peak. There's a nice mountain view of a snowy peak we're seeing through the trees there. Not sure if I can move around so that we're not getting oversaturated here so that you can see it, but nice mountain view that way. And again, liberal tree removal policy here at Nakoma, so you can take out these trees here to improve your view. And if I come over here more into the heart of the building area, let me get out of this glare. So, there's this hillside over here that's, it's not the snow-capped peaks of the Lakes Basin, but it's a nice mountain, forested hillside. And that's kind of a nice view too. And then you're looking over this way, over just the top of this forest here. And if, you know, and again, you can kind of see a peak right there. If you had a 2-story home here, you would undoubtedly have a very dramatic mountain view, but then you'd be walking up and downstairs. But for my purposes, this lot's great because it's a really easy build. It's a great view, and also, you know, I'm looking more or less due south right now, so it sets up so that you could really build a nice home, you know, kind of a lengthwise home with an east-west axis on it, so that you have a really sunny back porch here. Now let's talk about neighboring properties. Right over here is this resort-owned open space property. Big property over here that's going to, and it starts at that creek right there, goes up this hill up onto this ridge top. That's one parcel there, and then over behind that is what we call the 9-hole parcel, because it was originally slated for a 9-hole golf course. Now it's 30 acres of open space. These two things will ultimately become the bike park, which will be a very family oriented you know, pump track and slalom, you know, trail, you know, park. And that will lead into some trails going back into this open space. And then there's Forest Service land right on the other side of the maintenance yard there. So this is definitely one of those properties where you jump on a mountain bike, you throw your running shoes on, and you're into open space in a matter of seconds, not minutes. The other thing that's really cool about this is that, you know, you throw on a pair of flip-flops and you walk right down that way. That's where we're going to build the marketplace in Nakoma. So you can literally walk down the hill over there, get yourself a latte, throw on your bike shoes, jump on your mountain bike, go that way, you know, go mountain biking for hours. So, you know, pretty cool because, you know, having this nice open space area right here means you're never going to have a house down there. Obviously, we do anticipate over the years to have, you know, people using the bike park, so there will be some, you know, activity there. But I think that's all par for the course. So anyway, let me just span this building site again and walk back over here. So, and there's my van again. There's Smith Peak, you know, right through the trees there, but pretty awesome little piece of land. Take care.